What is going on, everybody? WeedleTwineedle here, and we are back with another Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle, and this one's going to be against Veronica. Now, I battled my opponent off my Discord server, so if you guys are interested in a Pokemon Sun and Moon battle and trade community chat room, feel free to check out my Discord server. A link will be in the description. Now, me and my opponent are having a rarely used battle today. Now, looking at my opponent's team, it looks like a pretty threatening team, honestly. It looks like a bulky offensive team with Rotom, Sneasel, which is actually a pretty big threat in RU, Snorlax, Chestnut, Registeel, and Nidoqueen, as I'm using Blitzcrank, my Bandit Golurk, Supersonic Skystrike, Aerodactyl, Audino, Cradilly, Slurpuff, and Houndoom. So we have a pretty spicy team this time around. I was really excited to use Audino and Golurk. And no, guys, this is not Mega Audino, because ironically enough, the day I use Audino, like, its Mega Stone comes out the next day. Yeah, because apparently Mega Audino and Mega Medicham are now release. You just need, like, a certain code to get them. I unfortunately don't have said code, so I can't use them at the moment, but I'm sure somebody will hook me up with some stones. But anyway, turn 1. I expect the Will-O-Wisp or the Overheat and bring in my Houndoom, as she does go for the Will-O-Wisp. Now, this play was pretty risky. I decided to go for Dark Pulse, though she could have Volt Switched to break my Sash. I figured she'd want to Hard Switch out because Snorlax just hard counters Houndoom in every single way possible, so in comes the Snorlax, and I have no idea what set she is. It's nice to see Leftovers, so now I know it's not like AV with Pursuit or something, so I'm going to expect the Earthquake here and just bring in my Golurk, because there's no reason not for her to go for Earthquake, as she does actually go for Body Slam, so that actually works better for me. And I am Choice Banding Golurk, which can easily threaten out the Snorlax, because I do have, the Iron Fist Drain Punch. So, while my voice is like dying, I'm sorry, my opponent's going to bring in Wannabe Pharaoh, as I'm just going to go for the Ice Punch, expecting that impending switch in, because that was a pretty obvious play, honestly, because the freaking Chestnut's its only thing that resists Earthquake, so pretty damn obvious. As now Chestnut's going to be forced out of here into Nidoqueen. Now here, Chestnut outspeeds neutral or no speed investment Golurk, so I decided to double switch into my Slurpuff here, expecting the Synthesis or Seed Bomb or whatever, but now I'm going to switch out again because I just switched into a really bad situation because my opponent decided to switch a Nidoqueen onto an Ice Punch. Logic. But anyway, the Sludge Wave actually does a really big chunk to my Cradilly, especially since I am especially defensive. My opponent does tell me after the battle that this is an Assault Vest Nidoqueen, so that's a pretty interesting set. I never really thought of that, but I can see why it works because Nidoqueen has some nice bulk stats, and I just feel like Life Orb would be better for like an offensive Nidoqueen, but I guess Assault Vest is nice for like a nice, mix between the two, a nice hybrid between offense and defense. I can respect that. But now the MILF is going to switch out, and she's going to bring in Stealing Your Job, the Registeel. And I'm just gonna, I think I go for the double switch. Yeah, I do expect the switch, so I double switch out into my Exponential, my Audino. I was trying to switch into the Sludge Wave, but I guess this works too, or the Ice Beam, because I'm a Spadef Audino as well. And I do carry Wish, because I just want to Wish past stuff, but here, I decided to switch into Houndoom, because I expected that the Stealth Rocks or Toxic were going to come up, as the rocks do come up on the field, so at the very least, I'm able to get my Sash Houndoom in before the Stealth Rocks come up. So here, my opponent is going to switch into Snorlax. Pretty obvious play, as I'm just going to choose to go for the Fire Blast, I believe. Yep, just to play it safe, as Fire Blast is going to do a decent chunk to the Snorlax, but not really because it's Thick Fat and Spadef, But here, my opponent is like, why would you bring in Snorlax when Golurk's already confirmed switching? So here, I expected her to double, very risky, but she switches into Sneasel, right, as I go for a double Fire Blast. So Baby Jack, I'm sorry Jack, if you're watching this video, you just got freaking destroyed. I'm so sorry, dude. You had to get roasted like that, but damn. And that was actually really good, because that was the biggest threat to Golurk gone. Honestly, that was like a really high risk, high reward play, and what can I say? It worked out. So here, I missed the Fire Blast onto the Assault Vest Nidoqueen. Not that it would have done much damage, or it makes a big difference in the battle, because I do carry Focus Sash, and she's probably thinking, oh, you're just like a nasty plot variant. Oh no, I have Destiny on, so this Houndoom set is pretty fun. I like it a lot. It's like a suicide lead set, but it's pretty cool. It catches a lot of people off guard that don't watch my videos or every one of my videos, so it works pretty well, as we're able to knock out this Assault Vest Nidoqueen with ease, thanks to the Houndoom. As now we're going to bring in Ridley here, my Aerodactyl, as now in comes Heatler, the very offensive named Rotom, Heat in a Cherish Ball, so that's just icing on the cake there. Or icing, or whatever you want to say with Rotom Heat. Anyway, I do carry Stone Edge, and thankfully I do connect, which was like a miracle, and Rotom Heat's going to die. I'm not sure why that my opponent brought in Rotom Heat on the double down. But I guess it was just her best switching overall. As here, in comes Registeel. And I do carry Earthquake on this thing, and I do carry Supersonic Sky Strike, but obviously it's not going to do damage, so I decided to go for Hone Claws on the off chance my opponent wants to go for Toxic or something, but she does actually carry Iron Head, which wasn't what I was expecting, so it's going to bring me down pretty low. I'm able to live it though, as the Registeel is going to be really annoying, but at the very least, I'm going to be able to get a +1 Earthquake off on the Registeel, which should weaken it. Even though I was really tempted to click Supersonic Sky Strike just to gauge the damage, I do go for the better play, going for Earthquake. Though Supersonic Sky Strike on Aerodactyl is probably super powerful, but we are going to lose the Aerodactyl here. It's like its only powerful stab flying type attack in like its arsenal, so I mean it's pretty cool that you can use that with a Z move. But now, I love how you could do that with Z moves. Like you can use Solomon's Fly for like a nice flying stab, or Lander's T. I mean, it makes them so much more powerful and potent as sweepers. But here, I'm going to bring in my Golurk here. He has no switch-ins to Golurk. If he wants to bring in his chest on again and risk the Ice Punch, he could be my guess. I'm just going for Earthquake here. I won't take Rocky Helmet damage with the Earthquake, so no reason not to, as down goes the Registeel. As now in comes Wannabe Ferrothorn. Pretty funny nickname there, because it pretty much is a Wannabe Ferrothorn, thanks to the Rocky Helmet and probably Spiky Shield. But don't want to stay in here. I'm going to switch out and bring in my Munchies here, because I am blocked in the Earthquake, and it's not going to do jack, so I'm going to bring in my Slurpuff, as now the Chestnut's going to go for Synthesis, get all of his health back, being an obnoxious Pokemon, and he probably thinks I'm a Belly Drum variant, which is fair enough, but he only has this left in Snorlax, but here he's going to decide to switch into Snorlax, and he does not know that I'm not Belly Drum, so I can understand this play, but at the same time, like, what if I just click Belly Drum there? I guess it was over regardless if I did, but I am a Calm Mind variant because I'm not a tryhard. I am a semi-tryhard with, like, a really cheeky Slurpuff set that doesn't really do that much in most of its games, but it's okay. I like using this set because it's pretty cool. But I can't really touch Snorlax because, you know, it's Spidef and I am a Calm Mind Slurpuff, so I'm going to switch back into my Blitzcrank here. I mean, if he wants to go for Body Slam or whatever, so be it. Like I said, this Golurk just absolutely destroys the Snorlax in every way. There's no way for it to hit it. It doesn't have, like, Earthquake or Fire Punch or something. It just has Body Slam, my opponent said. So Golurk's actually really good in this battle, because it's allowing me to get through his defensive walls. As here, the obvious switch into Chestnut was coming. At this point, I forgot to mention this battle took place like an hour or half an hour before I had to go to work. So I'm like, alright, this battle needs to hurry up. I have like 10 minutes left to get there and clock in, so this battle needs to hurry up, and then the game rewards me with their miraculous crit. So at least we have that going for us. The Chestnut does go down. Not that it would have made too much of a difference. I guess you can argue, oh, it would have Overgrow Seed Bomb, but bitch where? Like, whatever. I mean, not like it'll make a big difference. I guess you could say that Snorlax would win, but at this point, I'm just trying to win this battle as fast as possible, and we take those crits. So, whatever. Anyway, I don't really want to stay in on the Snorlax with Critterly, but I'm just trying to switch back into my Golurk, and since we already know he only has Body Slam as his offensive move, Golurk is just safe no matter what, unless he just hit his crunch up until this point, but now he is going to go for the rest. And it's not going to matter at all because obviously Golurk is just too powerful for the Snorlax to handle. And I'm just going to go for the Choice Banded Drain Punch here. It's going to do a crap ton of damage to the Snorlax. It's going to leave him with 1 HP. My opponent said it's 1 HP. I can't even see the HP bar from here, but it is 1 HP. And I thought he died. And I'm like, yes, the battle's over. And then he's still alive. And I'm like, how is this even possible? And why does this always happen in my videos? I just don't understand. Here he's going to go for Sleep Talk, get Body Slam, very helpful to him in the situation, as my Golurk is back at full health at the end of the battle. The must have felt a little bit bad, but, you know, we're able to knock out the Snorlax with the Drain Punch, and we're going to be able to win the game with the 4-0 victory. And I do apologize that this game was not very close, but this was the closest game I was able to get in like my 5 RU battles. So I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. If you guys did enjoy the battle and want to see more of my content, please be sure to hit that like button, as it keeps me inspired to make daily uploads when I can. And I really appreciate all the likes, comments, and, you know, subscriptions. All your guys' support really means the world to me and makes me very happy. And the question of the day is going to be, what Mega Stone are you looking forward to the most to be released? So like, which Mega Stone do you want? Like, I'm sure half of the comments are going to be like the Mega Lopunny Stone, because that's probably a Mega Evolution that people want in DNC. Me personally though, I want Mega Camerupt and Mega Gardevoir. Those two are just the Megas I want the most. Maybe it's because they're Hoenn and I feel like I have like an attraction towards them, but I just want my Camel. I want my Mega Camel with Cheer 4s and my Mega Gardevoir with freaking Pixelate. That's all I want in the world. But that's gonna be the battle, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll check you guys in my next video. Alright, peace.